Happy Thursday, everyone. I'm starting my video with my attitude of gratitude and a big thank you to all of you who continue to send me amazing insights, great questions. This has allowed us to have a very real forum to talk about issues that are current, relevant, and real. So if you recall, we started our conversations with resume tips, best practices, and we moved on to the actual job search and how to get the best results there. And then yesterday we talked about candidate response management and database management for employers, because this has a direct impact on the candidate. And I got a great response or frustration from a recruiter last night, which candidates, this is exciting because if recruiters are listening, it means that we're making an impact. And so you're being a part of the solution and contributing great content, and recruiters are listening. And the recruiter's frustration was, how can I possibly respond to all of the candidates that come in regards to my assertion that candidate response management needs to be a top priority and needs to be 100%. There is no way I can respond to everyone that applies. And so my initial response is always, okay, challenge accepted. Yes, we can. We can respond to everyone, but there are a couple things we need to ask ourselves. So employers, first I ask, why are you posting the job? Do you have a database of these candidates that you can leverage? And that's why database management is so important from a redeployment perspective. As an industry, we do a very poor job redeploying our candidates. And there are some jarring statistics out there that align to that assertion. And so, first ask yourself, why am I posting this job? But the second is this sort of belief that more is better as it pertains to candidate responses, and we need to wash that out of our hair. More is not better. And then the other point is, how well written is your job description? Because the better written job description, the better quality candidate you're going to get. And then here's where the most exciting point comes in, is that there are tools for this. There is technology for this. For all of these problems, there are technologies that we can apply to make a better experience. You've got Appcast, Broadbean, EmployeeStream. There are a number of different things that we can apply to solve for these problems and help improve the candidate experience, which is what we're trying to do. But if you don't have all of those cool tools, it needs to remain a priority. You have to have better daily habits of managing your job postings and managing your candidate responses, turning off jobs when you need to, and there are tools for that. But making, and perhaps even from an employer perspective, perhaps this is a metric that you incentivize for your recruiters. Where you put your dollars is where you put your attention, and reward what you expect, and you're going to get better results from your recruiters. But at the end of the day, it's the candidate that's sitting there just waiting for a response, which was the next inquiry or frustration I got last night, was, what does no response mean? And so recruiters need to understand that the overwhelmment they feel in the number of responses that they get is the sense of defeat or frustration when there is no response, and which leads me to my final point of the day, and that is, every candidate deserves an honest response as to why they are or are not qualified for a job. And so it must be a priority for a business to ensure that feedback is given to a candidate, because candidates just want to know. And believe it or not, honesty is the best policy, and good, bad, or indifferent, because people want to know and they want to understand how they can do better. And so it's our jobs as employers and recruiters to give them the tools to do better and be better, as we're working together here to do those same things. So meet me here tomorrow. We'll have more great topics that all of you are bringing up, and reach out to me with any additional questions, Lauren at leapconsultingsolutions.com, and we'll see you here tomorrow.